Good Sunday morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Come Dine With Me, Western New York. Our show is all about introducing you to some of the finest restaurants and finest chefs in the area, and then teaching you their secrets that you can use right in your very own kitchen. I'm Jan Farrington.
And I'm Russ Salvatore. You're right, Jan. We do have a great show lined up for today. Our very own Krista Van Wagner is the chef, and I'm told she's getting ready for today's big game.
In a few minutes, I'm with Shea Zappia from Curly's, and he is bringing tailgating up to another level.
I guarantee with these chicken wings confit, you're going to be the star at your next tailgating party.
Oh, Krista, confit, you are spoiling us today. That really sounds like a high-end twist on a tasty Buffalo favorite. I am liking it.
And speaking of one of Buffalo's favorites, Chef Marco has a one-on-one interview with Orazio Appolito.
That's right, Russ. A little later on, I'm going behind the scenes with the man who has built one of the area's most acclaimed restaurants and banquet facilities. And you know what? He's not done building yet.
And you know, Jan, Orazio is one of those people that's always dreaming and doing and adding something. And to improve his restaurant, it's amazing. I mean, when I was his age, morning, noon, and night, I'm still way, way older than I think of doing things. But he is really, really getting so
involved in his
business, you know. It's just amazing what these new recipes that he's coming up with.
He loves to cook for people, and that is so true. And if you haven't been to Orazio's in a while, you owe it to yourself to go. In fact, why not go tonight? What better time? And tell him Jan sent you.
And to round our show out, our chefs are getting ready to invade another local kitchen.
You know, there are many reasons to love Buffalo, but none more than having a relationship of over 60 years with some close friends. Later in the show on our invasion, we're going to be preparing some special dishes for some special people. I'm going to be doing a crab meat stuffed shrimp, Marco makes his veal Milanese, and Krista makes her famous zabayon. We're going to be saying hello to the Canada household.
Thanks, Art. And we've also got some great wine tips from wine expert Jeff Siren. And Chef Michael DiPaolo has a very special surprise guest in the kitchen on this week's Sizzlin' on the Gridiron segment. And our Sizzlin' on the Gridiron segment is brought to you by The Vinyl Outlet. They are a new sponsor, and they are great guys. They can do anything in vinyl, like from fences to decks and anything you might need, Russ.
I've heard some great things about them, Jan, so they must be a great outfit to do business with.
Right.
I wish them an awful lot of luck, and I'm very, very happy to have them sponsor part of our show.
Yeah, so you want to stick around for that segment. And what else, Russ?
Well, let's get things rolling and head over to our studio kitchen at Artisan Kitchens and Baths.
Hello, today I'm here with my executive chef, Shea Zappia from Curly's Grill and Banquet Center.
How you guys doing?
I'm so excited about what you're preparing today for tailgating.
I am too.
He is going to show us chicken wings done confit style. Confit. When was the last time anybody challenged anyone to make confit?
I don't think I've ever challenged anyone really to make confit. I just think it's a cool take on a chicken wing, and it's something that can be done ahead of time and really give you a whole new flavor and dimension to a Buffalo classic.
Bring it tailgating. It's so easy.
Absolutely.
But there is a few steps, and I think we should get going here because you've got to share all these secrets. I don't want to miss one.
I'm with it.
Talk to me.
All right. First, we have a curing mixture of smoked paprika, garlic, cayenne pepper, salt, and white pepper. It's got a little heat to it, and it's all the flavors that you'll find in a traditional wing sauce. So we're going to pretty liberally sprinkle this all over the wings.
Liberally.
And kind of just work it in.
All right, that looks good. I like the color already.
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling it.
So now all the spices are worked in, and what the salt is going to do is help draw out a little bit of moisture out and help with more crispy skin. So we can go ahead and put that in the refrigerator.
How long?
About 2 to 4 hours to get the flavors to work through.
And I do recommend that you let this cure. That's what this is about.
All right, after the 2 to 4 hours cure, they're ready to be placed in the pan and get ready for the first step of the cooking process. And here we have rendered fat that the wings are going to be cooked in. So we're going to just cover those, and you want them fully submerged in the fat. It's very important.
Very important. That looks
So
great.
after they're fully submerged in the fat, we're just going to pop those right into the oven at 275 degrees for about 4 to 6 hours, or until the meat starts pulling away from the bone.
All right, Shay, so we've got this beautiful confit. Now tell me our next step.
So we're gonna bring it down to room temperature, put it in the refrigerator. It's gonna seal in its own fat and its own juices, and we're gonna leave it there overnight.
That way I don't have to cover it with saran wrap or anything.
Nope. Confit's a great method, traditionally done in the old school way of preserving meat. It's gonna build all the flavors. It's gonna make it tender. It's gonna make it juicy, and it's gonna make it super crispy on the outside, which is one of the best characteristics of a good chicken wing.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get that in the fridge overnight, and tomorrow you're gonna be all ready for that game.
All right, so we got our oven set to 425 degrees. We're gonna pull them out of the fat and just place them on any cookie sheet, roasting pan. Here we got a broil pan. Now, if you're at the game, you got the grill going, they could go on the grill. If you're at home, just pop them right into the oven.
These are absolutely fully cooked right now, Shay, am I correct?
Yes.
And the only thing that you really have to do is crisp them up.
Right.
So that char grill is awesome for tailgating.
Absolutely.
I'm loving this recipe because I know how tender and
Absolutely.
good it is. I've had confit before. I really wanted you to try this at home. While those wings are crisping in the oven, you have a wonderful idea, a little twist on the carrot and celery idea.
Right, you know, you go to any wing joint and you get celery, carrots, and a side of blue cheese with your wings. This is a little fun idea. We're gonna make a carrot and celery slaw dressed with a homemade blue cheese dressing. We used smoked blue cheese just to give it a little bit more depth of flavor.
This dish is going to be the best appetizer at your tailgate party for next week. So go ahead, real
All right.
quick, what'd you do?
So real quick, we're gonna just take a little bit of the slaw. We got cut up celery, julienne carrots, red onion,
that looks
little
great.
bell pepper, and some scallion.
So they should be julienne, they should be fine.
Right, you want it nice
know?
and fine and julienne, easy eating, and almost like to make a salad out of the whole entire dish. Now, a couple drizzles of the smoked blue cheese dressing. You don't want to do too much, you just want to lightly coat the vegetables.
Okay.
And then we have enough on the side for dipping and for the wings. Onto the plate we go with the slaw, just a nice neat little pile.
Oh, delicious, so tender. What a take on a chicken wing.
I tell you, we're trying to take it to the next level all the time, whether it's at the tailgating or at the restaurant. I'm Chef Shay Zappia, Executive Chef of Curly's. Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program is sponsored in part by Artisan Kitchens and Baths. See, touch, feel, and use our products. And by Diamond Cutters of Western New York. Buy direct from the Diamond Cutters.
Coming up, check out what's sizzling on the gridiron. You're watching Come Dine with me, Western New York.
Let Diamond Cutters of Western New York save you money while providing the very highest quality, beautiful diamonds. From the mines to a ring, a diamond may change hands many times before it reaches your finger. Each middleman adds a little more cost to your diamond. But for the past 30 years, our gemologists have traveled the world to bring rough diamonds back to Buffalo, where we specialize in cutting and polishing on premises, so we virtually eliminate the middleman. Diamond Cutters. We cut diamonds for their beauty. We cut the middleman to save you money.
Hello, I'm Russ Salvatore. Holidays are just around the corner. A gift certificate for Russell's Steaks, Chops, and more, or an overnight stay at Salvatore's Grand Hotel could be a great suggestion. For every $100 that you would spend, I will give you a complimentary $25 gift certificate. From our staff to you, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Be our guest. Let me do the rest.
Niagara Falls, the honeymoon capital of the world, is also the bridal show capital of the world. Experience Buffalo Bridal Expo at Seneca Niagara Casino, Saturday, February 2nd and Sunday, February 3rd, and plan your wedding all in one great day. Enjoy high-energy fashion shows and aisle after aisle of only the best wedding vendors. Taste the cakes, sit in the limos, and check out the latest table displays for your celebration. Get your free tickets online at buffalobridalexpo.com or call the hotline number 566-1116. That's 566-1116. Come in for a great time at Alton. Our extensive menu will surely satisfy everyone. Start your day off with farm fresh eggs, a hearty omelet, or a delicious Belgian waffle. Our famous chicken souvlaki is made fresh to order, as well as all of our mouth-watering burgers, sandwiches, and melts. Try our tempting portobello strip steak topped with balsamic mushrooms, caramelized onions, and melted Asiago cheese, or our shrimp fettuccine with a rich lobster cream sauce. No matter what you choose, you can never go wrong. Alton's all good.
Coming up a little later, we're going to visit the Canada family and friends in our kitchen invasion. I think we're all going to learn a little thing or two about what makes life living in Buffalo so special. But first, Chef Marco is with Chef Orazio.
People always ask me, Chef Marco, when you're in the mood to go out to eat, where do you go? At the top of my list has got to be Orazio's restaurant in Clarence. Whether it's their innovative daily specials, their authentic Italian, or their incredible banquets, it's easy to see why. Come dine with me at the award-winning Orazio's. I'm joined by head chef and owner Orazio Ippolito. Tell us a little bit about the secret of your success here at Orazio's.
Well, Marco, we have a saying here at Orazio's. It's not like home, it is home. And one of the things we pride ourselves on is friendly, comfortable atmosphere. And we're proud to be on a first-name basis with a lot of our guests. So when you come to Orazio's, you can get your favorite drink from Sam at the bar, or talk to Amy out in the dining room, or ask Mike any question you might have about our banquet facility.
It's no wonder everyone's talking about Orazio's. I seem to hear your name popping up in the news and online all the time.
We've been lucky to win our share of awards recently, including the best overall food at the Taste of Clarence. Our pasta puttanesca won first place, the People's Choice Award at the Taste of Buffalo this year. Our pasta con vodka won the New York State Best Dish Award.
Well, you can understand why. Everything here is so fresh. I saw the guys back there making bread, and I know all your desserts are made daily.
Yes, we make everything from scratch here. The bread's made every day, the pastas, the lasagna noodles, and all our desserts, gelatos, everything's made in-house. We have our daily specials, fresh steak, seafood, and just about anything you can think of that you're in the mood for, we'll have it.
That's awesome. Can guests expect the same homemade quality from your catering and banquets too?
Definitely. It doesn't matter if it's 4 people or 400 people, you're still going to get the homemade bread, the fresh pastas, the same service that you get in the front of the house. And we have our banquet facility, Portofino's, connected to the restaurant, that we can customize any type of menu for you and make it as simple or as elegant as you want. And we do drop-off catering as well. And if you want to host an event in your house or your office, we will take care of everything for you.
Well, I'm feeling right at home here at Orazio's. And I'm getting a little hungry too.
Well, you've definitely come to the right place.
Come out and join us at Orazio's restaurant on Main Street in Clarence, where it's not like home, it is home.
Eric, getting ready to do some cooking with me today?
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on.
It's a pleasure. Today we're going to be doing veal marsala. What do you say? Let's get started.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. We're going to use a little olive oil. Make sure our pan's nice and hot. And we're going to season the veal with a little flour, a little sea salt, a little fresh cracked black pepper. And while it's nice and hot, I'm going to dredge it on both sides real nice. And then, nice. We're going to let that sizzle for a minute. This is one of those dishes, everything is all in one pan. Keep it simple. Cleanup would be great at the end. My wife will love that. She don't have to do the cleanup because you're cooking dinner.
Perfect.
All right. What we have here is a bordelaise sauce. We're going to be adding in some fresh mushrooms, marsala wine, do a little simmer, quick reduction, and then we'll be finishing off the veal marsala. Want to see a little golden brown there on the sides, like get a little bit of a crisp texture to it a little bit.
Looks good.
Hopefully it tastes even better. We're going to finish this off in the oven. Okay. We still have a little oil left, so we don't need to add anything else. We're going to add some of our fresh mushrooms. And we're going to use some nice marsala wine. Nice little flambe there. What do you think?
Yeah, looks good.
Okay. Those usually take about 1.5 to 2 minutes. The mushrooms, they have a little water content, so you want to get them down, cook down just a little bit while this is simmering. I hear you do a lot of work. What was it, Camp Good Days?
Yeah, it's a charity here in town that allows kids a little break from life, get away, and go to a summer camp. And it also gives the parents a break. We know how tough it is to raise sick kids, and it gives them a chance to get away, and gives these kids a lot of fun in the summer.
That's great. Big offensive lineman, way to go.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, let's just finish this off here. I think we're ready to plate our dinner. You ready?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
very good. I couldn't believe how easy it was, and over at Elio DiPaolo's, my favorite is the veal parmesan. So same meat, but just a little different spin, and but this is ranking right up there with it now.
Beautiful. Well, thanks. Hey, veal parmesan. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. Thank you. All right. Pleasure having you.
Thanks for having me on,
buddy.
To find out more about one of my charities, visit campgooddays.org.
Closed captioning provided by STG. STG, revolutionizing point-of-sale solutions.
I love Aloha. It tells me exactly what's selling.
I love Aloha because it helps us stay competitive.
I love Aloha. It's helped me increase my drink orders by 10%.
I love Aloha because it means fewer mistakes.
I love Aloha because the service is great.
Why do so many restaurant owners in Western New York love Aloha touchscreen register systems? Give us a call and see for yourself. Some say it's our amazing sports bar. Others, our relaxed and comfortable dining room. And then there are those who say it's our private meeting and banquet rooms where we take care of everything. Whatever draws you to Buffalo's best grill and catering, one thing's for certain, you'll always get a great meal. We pride ourselves on our casual atmosphere with very comfortable prices. Buffalo's best grill and catering, Southwestern Boulevard in Orchard Park. Stop in today and see why we're Buffalo's best.
We had a wooden deck, and we thought, instead of pulling splinters out of our feet, we'll switch it and see what we could get. And so 6 years ago, we put the composite in. It was splitting on the corners, it's got mold all over it, it's bending and wavy, and it just didn't hold up like we thought it was going to. We thought we need to find something that's truly going to last a lifetime. We talked to the people down at the Vinyl Outlet, and they showed us some of the new materials that they have. If you're looking for premium vinyl decking that makes a lasting impression, the choice is easy. Call my friends at the Vinyl Outlet.
Everybody's talking about the Grapevine, from tender steaks and mouth-watering sandwiches to classic pasta dishes and colossal burgers. If you're hungry for something different than the usual chain restaurant, then get to the Grapevine and spread the word.
Port wine is a sweet dessert wine that is fortified. Now, when I say fortified, what I mean is they actually take brandy and put it into the wine during the fermentation process, which kills the yeast that feeds off the sugar, which leaves a nice sweet wine, but also a little bit higher in alcohol. So you have different types of port wine. We have ruby and tawny port wine. Ruby is going to be really, really sweet. Doesn't see any type of barrel aging. In the ruby port, you're going to have a little reddish color to it. Tawny port has a dark beige color to it. The best thing about port wines is that they're perfect for after dinner, like with your desserts, nuts, cheeses, or even just sitting around a fire at the end of the night. I'm Jeff Siren, and I am mad about wine. Mwah! Yeah.
You know, Jan, your port wines are a very, very delicate type of wine. Our biggest seller on our restaurant is probably after dinner. It's such a nice, soothing glass of wine after you had a good steak, baked potato, dessert, port wines. But then, have you tried port wines at home at all?
You know, I have. I think it's nice to have, after dinner, around a fire, maybe some cheeses. I love it with like a nice gorgonzola or blue.
That's perfect.
And yeah, now we're talking, right? Maybe some fruit and some crackers. And when families get together, like in our next segment, the Canada family, they have known each other for nearly 6 decades. And it's perfect for that kind of situation, wouldn't you say?
Great. Brings a family together. You're a good wine expert, Jan. You're fooling me somehow, man.
I'm getting there.
You're getting a reputation on our show.
I think it's Jeff Siren. He's been helping out a lot. Well, let's take a look at the Canada family. I think you'll see a lot of friendship and family there.
Hello, Canada family.
We had lived on Grand Island for 36 years, raised 6 children on Grand Island. We decided to move to Williamsville because it's a ranch, and getting older, it's easier for us. When we looked at this house, it was a mess. It had to be completely redone. Julie from Artisan Kitchen and Bath came in and really worked with my son to have it brought up to date because we have a very large family. She made sure I had cupboard space for my big kettles, for my canned goods, counter space, 2 ovens, everything I needed to keep my family dinners going. Coming to dinner today is 2 of great friends who have been friends for way too many years.
Frank and Mary Lou, well, they've been friends since high school.
We've gotten married at the same time. We had our kids at the same time.
We've been to children's weddings, their weddings, my weddings, so, you know, baptismals.
They've been through ups and downs and ins and outs and everything with us. I just can't tell you enough what they mean to us.
Good to see you. I've known Mama Canada for a while. She used to be our neighbor, and I think she moved because, you know, the ego's in the kitchen. Too much, you know, mine and hers. But she's gonna win. She's Italian grandmother. Today we made veal Milanese. It's a veal cutlet breaded and pan-fried, topped with arugula, cherry tomatoes, and a lemon vinaigrette. And it's got the best cheese in the world, pecorino romano, and finish it off.
Today I made a crab meat stuffed shrimp and put them on a bed of some fresh linguine with olive oil and some grated cheese and brought it to the table. It was absolutely fabulous.
I knew that I was working with an Italian family. So today I made a zebaione, and I served it over fresh berries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. Finished it off with a little cookie.
So of everybody cooking today, I got the hardest job. I gotta tell Mama Canada how to make veal cutlets. We're gonna make veal Milanese, so I'm gonna show you how we do it at the restaurant.
All right.
Okay?
That's
so
good.
do you wanna tell me how to make the veal cutlets?
I'll correct you if you do it wrong.
Oh, okay, that sounds good to me. So we're gonna start with a wash. We have eggs,
right,
flour, and breadcrumbs. Just a standard breading procedure, flour, egg breading. You pan fry it in olive oil, make sure your oil's hot. And a veal cutlet takes 45 seconds on each side. Once you get that brown crust on the outside, flip it over, top with a little black pepper and some Romano cheese. So now that our veal's done, we're gonna top it with a beautiful arugula salad with a very light olive oil and fresh lemon dressing, just a touch of salt. In a separate bowl, you put a little olive oil, fresh lemon, and some kosher salt. Whisk that up, add the arugula, toss it around, just put it right over the top of the veal. It's incredible.
It's good.
Like I've done this once or twice before,
Right.
huh?
You did okay.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm here cooking today with Dolores. We're gonna do a crab meat stuffed shrimp. This is gonna be completely over the top. You ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Let's get going. First, you melt a little butter in the pan. We added a little onion, finely minced celery, and red and green bell peppers, fresh garlic, and a little bit of parsley. We just sauteed that till it got nice and caramelized. Then we cooled it in the refrigerator. Okay, Dee, now that our mixture's in the refrigerator cooling, now it's time to assemble our ingredients, okay? We took some lump crab meat, we added some mayonnaise, Worcestershire sauce, some essence seasoning, a little bit of salt and pepper. We took an egg, we added a little bit more garlic, and some Ritz crackers that were finely hand crumbed. We took the cooled vegetables, blended those in nice and easily. Now what we need to do is we need to prepare our shrimp. We butterflied some colossal shrimp, we stuffed them, drizzled a little bit of butter, some fresh parsley, and little hot pepper flakes, put them in the oven, 375 degrees for about 15 minutes, and put them on a bed of fresh linguine with olive oil and some grated cheese. Brought it to the table for presentation.
We are here with Frank, and we are making a zebaione. With an S or a Z?
Z, and you know, I've mostly heard it with a Z, called Zebaione, and I guess that's the name we decided to use.
So
right?
we're doing the zebaione. Could you say that for me?
Zebaione.
Oh, it sounds so wonderful. Started out with egg yolks, whisked those nice and frothy, added a bit of sugar. I chose Grand Marnier for my liqueur, and I whisked that over a steam bath until it was thick, lemony color, and had a bit of a sheen to it. Removed that, folded in some whipped cream, just served that over the strawberries, and then I took a propane torch and burned it a little bit, gave it a little caramel flavor to it. And for a little crunch, I added a little cookie.
Working with Krista was really an experience. Her choice of dessert was absolutely marvelous.
Zebaione, buon appetito. How's that?
Buon appetito.
Oh, gracias.
It was wonderful. Best meal I've had in years.
It was a great main course, it was a great appetizer, and it was a great dessert.
My favorite part of the meal was eating it. Felt like a rich kid.
Opportunities like this come once in a lifetime, and we enjoyed it. Being with friends, meeting new people was really super.
Living in Western New York, what makes it so great is the people, the places, all our friends, and our family, and the food.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Buffalo Hotel Supply. Design, deliver, and install. We can do it all. And by Volkswagen of Orchard Park, the only dealer that's all Volkswagen all the time.
When you think Volkswagen of Orchard Park, the only Volkswagen dealer that's all Volkswagen all the time. Think that's cool? We put all certified pre-owned vehicles through a 112-point inspection and give them an additional 2-year, 24,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, along with 24-hour roadside assistance. Not bad, huh? Volkswagen of Orchard Park, near the corner of Mile Strip and Southwestern. Think Volkswagen of Orchard Park.
Welcome to Molinaro's. All our Italian cookies are made from family recipes passed down from generation to generation. Nobody can top our hand-tossed New York-style pizza, right, Dad?
That's right, Michael. When they want a good pizza, we got them covered.
Try our signature dishes like chicken Molinaro, or enjoy authentic Italian classics. You know what we always say? Quando mangiate con Molinaro, mangiate con familia. When you eat at Molinaro's, you eat with family.
Beautiful design starts with Artisan Kitchens and Baths. Let us transform your kitchen or bath into the dream room you desire. Whatever your style and taste, Artisan Kitchens and Baths can design and install your vision to perfection. Our design team will work within your budget to give you quality at affordable prices. Update your home with Artisan Kitchens and Baths, 200 Amherst Street, Buffalo.
Another great show today, Jan. I think I learned some things today. How about you?
I sure did, Russ. You know, I always learn some things, whether it's from our wine expert or just a little bit about friendship and family. And I think our chefs are pretty darn good teachers, too. And just a reminder that if you'd like the complete recipes for anything that you've seen on today's show, or you want to watch any of our past episodes, they're all available on our website.
And while on our website, check our corporate sponsors that help make our show possible and support them.
For everyone here at Come Dine With Me Western New York, I'm Jan Farrington.
And I'm Russ Salvatore. Time to stick a fork in it, Jan, because we are done.
Go Bills.